Hi guys, you're welcome. My name is Simi Williams,
My name is Amusambide Felicia.
and today we just want to talk to you and encourage you actually about our dressing as females, right? We are the daughters of a king, and we believe that as daughters of a king, we should dress accordingly as princesses and as queens of the Lord. Before we go into today's topic, check out what we're wearing. This amazing kimono Ankara. And if you like it, we'll be dropping what this really looks like at the end of this video so that if you can check it out and you like what you see, you can contact us or contact her because she made it actually with the anointed fingers that made this amazing outfit, making us feel like rich aunties and all that. So she's AAF Couture, a fashion designer, anointed fingers, that's what I choose to call her, and she makes really decent and modest outfits for you for whatever outfit event you want to go. She's the person to go to. All right, let's get into today's video. We're talking about indecent dressing among females nowadays.
Yeah. Honestly, this is a topic that has been a burden in our hearts for a very long time, and I'm so happy we get to record this. Now it's just so alarming and disheartening that we have a lot of indecent dressing out there. And I know that some people don't know that it's not good. That is why we've thought to record this. Now, clothing primarily is meant to cover your nakedness. That is the reason why clothes are made to cover your nakedness. But now we come to the situation, or we come to that period or that time, that generation where we start to question the purpose of this clothing, whether we are actually using it to cover our nakedness or something else. So it is time that we need to really check it. We need to check.
Absolutely, I totally agree that we should check the indecent exposure that is really common among females these days. Guys are now exposing themselves as well, but they're not really causing much trouble. But our focus today is on females because we are the ones that have been endowed with all these blessings from above.
Yes, we
The
are.
front, the back, our face, everywhere. Like God took his time to make us as females. We are so delicate, fragile, strong all at the same time, and beautiful, I must add. So when God made the dress for Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, where they're trying to cover themselves with fig leaves, he made for them clothing out of the skin of a goat, which means that they provided more coverage for their body. So for those of you who are thinking that worship is of the heart, salvation is of the heart, whatever it is I look like on my outside doesn't really matter. I'm here to tell you that yeah, the love of God for you does not reduce. His love for you is unconditional. You cannot, there's nothing you can do that will change that. But when the Bible says you should be our brother's keeper, this is one of the ways you can be that, ensuring that you don't by your own excesses cause your brother to stumble. I'm not saying that you're solely responsible for their salvation or nothing, but as much as possible, you want to help the other person. Imagine you walking on the streets, your boobs are out, your butt is out, or you're wearing extremely tight fitted clothing, and then you meet a lot of guys on the way. Guys are very visual. Once they see that image, even if they don't react immediately, it sticks in their mind and they may fall into sin much later or even right there on that spot. So what we are trying to do is to get more souls into the kingdom and not bring souls out. All right. So it's very important. It's very important that we as Christian females, Christian sisters, that we are careful about how we adorn ourselves and the clothes that we wear to cover our nakedness.
Okay, thank you so much. Listen, I said a lot, but I just want you to know that some people actually think there's nothing bad about what they wear. But I want you to know that whatever will cause your brother to fall, I don't think as Christians is wise for you to do it. Now, you may feel like okay, you just want to fit into the society because people are doing it. Because people are doing it doesn't make it right for you. You are Christians. So you should project yourself as such. The Bible has called us the light of the world. You should bring your light to the world, not embrace the darkness that is in the world. Now, you will notice that sometimes when you upload pictures that are showing your boobs and everything, you get so much likes. You don't be sending people there to help you like it now. So try as much as possible to project Christ. Let it show within and outside you. Let it show in all that you do. So don't try to copy what the society is saying. Don't try to fit into the society. Stand out as Christians that you are. Stand out. This is only not about Christian alone. I think female generally If you call yourself a female, this is something you should keep. It is your dignity, not that you now. So please, let's just watch that. Let's try as much as possible to correct it. Honestly, to go a long way.
Absolutely. And when we're talking about virtuous women, we're talking about women who know who they are and are not and are unapologetic about owning who they are. They don't have to prove to anybody that I am a woman, I'm beautiful. No. So I realized that the reason why a lot of ladies online these days showcase their bodies is because they're trying to get the approval of men, validation, attention seeking behavior, and all of that. And it's coming from, I believe, it's coming from a deep-seated sense of low self-esteem and all that. Because there are two women on Instagram that I really really love. They are all about fashionable, decent clothing. That is Sylvia. We're sorry about that. The light just went off.
Yeah.
That is Sylvia Odeka and Victoria Nduka. These two ladies, amazing. They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. They are fashion influencers. But if you check out their page, they're always covered up. Always. When I'm talking about always, always, and their outfits are so majestic, and I want to be like them. Literally, I love what they do. That is exactly what I love about them. Did you understand? So, and these are the kind of women men want to associate with.
Yes.
If you want to get married to a high value man,
standard,
they know who they go for.
yes,
Right?
Standard.
Trash go for trash. High value goes for value. Deep calls onto deep.
What?
So if you're looking to get married to a high value man, you also have to be high value,
Honestly.
fashionable, classy, decent, and spectacular. That is who you should be, and it comes from covering up your body. We are not saying dress like a 35-year-old woman or a 42-year-old woman, because there are people also taking to the extreme. They cover up everywhere. You cannot even tell if you are married or looking or single and searching.
There should be a balance.
There should be a balance. All right, there should be a balance. So that's gonna be my encouragement to you, that you can be covered and beautiful at the same time.
So we just like to drop this. If you know some of the things that can actually help you whenever you want to dress up, firstly check within yourself. What do I feel like? Am I comfortable? Do I need to start doing like this or trying to adjust anything? Am I comfortable with what I'm wearing? How do I feel from within? And don't lie to yourself. Sometimes you feel like, I feel like the harm. If you're feeling anyhow that is indecent, just try as much as possible to up the clothes. And then another thing that can actually help you is try to picture yourself the way people will see you from outside. The way you dress, how will people see you? Will they call you a Christian? Do you look like a Christian at all? When your pastor sees you outside, can they call you, that's my church member? What will people say when they see you? Are you dressed like a prostitute or a Christian? And then finally, which is the most important thing, what will God say when he sees me just dressed like this? What is God going to say with the way I am dressed? Is God happy with the way I am dressed? Do I look like a child of God? God has given me all of these things, definitely, but for my husband, not for the whole world to see. So it's just better that we keep it safe. Please don't try as much as you may not know it, and that is why this video is here. Don't try to actually be the reason why your brother will fall. Don't be the reason why your brother will stumble. Men are logical, men are visual, yeah. They get moved by what they see. And that is why we have so many rape issues now. Let's say that. That's one of the reasons. Let me use that word. That's one of the reasons why we have so many rape issues. So please, let's call that. Thank you.
Yeah, all right. And with that, we've come to the end of the video. We told you it's not going to be too long.
Yeah.
We just want to weigh in on this conversation and let you know that we stand for dignity, pride, and the true essence of a woman. And of course, morality and decent dressing is a strong part of it. You may want to wish it away and say that my body, my choice, body positivity, I can do whatever it is I want with my body and all that. Hello. You don't own yourself, all right? God made you,
yes,
and you're going to be accountable to Him for whatever it is.
Our body is the temple of the Lord.
Absolutely.
God made
so you need to take responsibility and steward your body properly. It's very, very important. My name is Simi Williams. You can follow me on Instagram at Simi Williams and follow her on Instagram at
Amuson Abidemi.
Of course. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel.
AAF Couture also. That's my business.
That's at AAF_Couture.
Thank you.
Yes. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Drop your comments and feedback. We'd like to hear from you and have a conversation with you. Thank you so much. God bless you and bye.
Yay! Come on.
Wọ́n sáré ju Ferrari lọ.